Hi, Stacey. Welcome to Hazelwood. It's super exciting that you wanted to work with us. We've longed for somebody who's wanted to be able to come in and do the microblading, and somebody that we trust and we want to work with. And you get on so well with us all, super bubbly, and so knowledgeable. So bit of a mind blow on the microblading, and that's, we're so busy with all our other services. We need somebody who's going to come in and just do it all the time and, make sure that we have these beautiful eyebrows going out the door. So firstly, if you could just let our lovely people know who you are and where you've come from.
Absolutely. So I'm Stacey. I am the owner of SJ Inc. or Sienna J Microblading and Permanent Makeup. And I have always been obsessed with makeup in one way, shape or another. From the age of 2, putting red lipstick on my teddy bears and my dolls and my brothers, if I could pin them down long enough. And so in terms of my my sort of journey that brought me to being a semi-permanent makeup artist, I've worked in the makeup industry for a long time, sort of starting out doing events and sort of bridal work. Then I've written material for the London College of Fashion, which was rolled out in their training programme. I've worked for sort of lots of brands and companies working as sort of events makeup artist. Then I went into a training role. And I was a company trainer, and then I sort of started to sort of go into like the business side of things, and I ended up running a makeup academy that was based in Bath, more specialist in TV and film work, but still with a lot of fashion stuff and things like that. So I've always had an eye for sort of makeup, and so when it came to semi-permanent makeup, which I'd wanted to do for a very, very long time, when the opportunity arose, I thought I grabbed it with both hands, and it was absolutely perfect timing for me. So in terms of looking at shapes of brows or lips and colour theory and things like that, it kind of was a natural sort of transition for me. And I've loved absolutely every minute of it. When you say about your mind being absolutely blown with all the information, I mean, it is mind blowing. There's so much to learn, and that continues for me. Something that I'm really passionate about is continuous training. I never think you should take hold of a subject and just leave it where it is and carry on in your own little sort of circle or your own box and just doing what you do day in, day out. I'm forever researching, learning, always want to know more about the.
I think people don't realise that kind of, it's, when I say they don't realise, it's good for them to hear the passion, isn't it? Because, when you get really into something and you absolutely love it and you want it to be such a big part of your world, just to know that background of all those different things that you've done and the understanding of makeup, that kind of whole framework of the face and understanding how the brows will sit and how the face needs to look. You've got it, haven't you? But the beauty of what you're just saying now, excuse me for interrupting, is just, I love hearing the passion of just like the need to know more and the need to keep looking and the need to improve, because things are coming out all the time, and to do something that's so specialized and such an important thing for a person, they need to have that confidence, don't they, that you are just all immersed in what you do.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a huge thing having on your face that's sort of going to be there semi-permanently. So it's really important for me that I instill that sort of confidence in my clients before they have their treatment done, so that they do go into it feeling 100%. So we do that in the form of consultations, or we can have conversations beforehand. There's lots of emails that go back and forth, communication with information of things they need to do in advance if there's any questions they have leading up to the treatment. So yeah, I think it's really important as well. And also I think something that's quite sort of big, and something I try to sort of push over to clients, is also the theory of the skin. There's so much to know about the skin. I did work for a company. My background was beauty therapy, so I did a lot of training with skin, and then I worked for a cosmeceutical company that was founded by a plastic surgeon. So we had lots of stuff about skin, you know, real
Mm.
in-depth training on skin that I then rolled out to other people. And that's really stood me in good stead, actually, going into this
Mm.
industry, because the theory of how your skin performs and how it reacts with pigment, or you know, the sort of the implements and the tools that you use, it's surprising actually how much it sort of transitions, and how much theory there is behind the skin with, you know, doing this treatment. So that's become really useful.
Yeah, and that's just paramount, isn't it? Because you know, brows is a real commitment, isn't it, to get that right. And for clients who just need their confidence, where they're not spending lots of time recreating shapes and making things look natural, because I know that on the whole, you know, the basis is quite natural, but obviously there's a range within what we class as, you know, what we think our natural is. But just to be able to know that whatever concerns, you know, no matter how major or minor the client may think, you've got that wealth of resource that you can pull out and, you know, really put them at ease. I mean, you've talked me through consultations and things, and I've just loved it. It's been really enjoyable, because you feel rest assured. I think you do a great job at that.
Oh, thank you.